Okay, I'm back. And, alright. I just want to understand one thing. Why are they... How much are they trying to destroy Castorice's character? How much?
No.
Because, yeah, initially it started with the global passive, right? Then, even though this was actually a good thing they put in, which was the memory of Castorice having a twin sister and what they had to go through for the core flame to be, well, kind of accepted by someone. Someone had to die for that to happen. So that's kind of a good thing. And also hearing the fact with Eggy Claire, when she was talking to the other one, I can't remember her name, about resurrecting the dead, bringing someone back to life, which does play into the fact that what Castorice is. But then you could possibly link it back into global passive, right? But no, then they had to destroy it one more time by giving her a child backstory where she didn't have a twin. She was... I'm pretty sure she didn't have a twin in that, because it was only her. And then she ran away, or kicked out, I'm not kind of sure. Collapsed in the snow, brought up by another group of people, turned into their symbol of war or something. And yeah, it went from there. So if that is actually true,
Nice.
one, why wasn't she with her sister right at the beginning, or why was she always so lonely? And it took that little girl to even give her some, like, joy in her life, right? Why? And oh yeah, and then we also found out that Castorice cannot die. She stays the same. Everyone else grows up around her, and she ended up killing because, well, that girl who grew up to an old lady wanted to die because her time has come, basically. What the hell? And also, as I was saying, if that is true, when on earth did she go back to her family to meet up with her twin sister for the initial memory that we saw to even occur? Where in the hell did that happen? No, they decided to screw over a character. So, as something I wanted to say before, which I kind of forgot but I remembered, why did Hoyoverse take a crash course in how to destroy a character? And it appears they passed. They passed that course, how to destroy a character, and they implemented it with Castorice. Why? Why in the hell did they do that?
Nice.
But enough of my rant. And I didn't say it before, but the only... Okay, as I said, technically at this point, if they didn't put in that second Castorice story, there would have been two good parts. As I said, the part with the twin sister and the whole getting the core flame, that would have been a good part. And the only other good part is basically the bit with Cypher. Because they did her character perfectly. Of what she is. The tricky Titan. The abilities that she has. And all that. Really? That's a great character. So,
No.
Cypher is a great character. Castorice is a stupid character because she makes no sense. Her character has been destroyed since the get-go anyway, so yeah. And now let's go meet up with Cypher and then see if we can actually get to Styxia and bring this to a close finally. And yeah, then we just gotta wait until something else shows up. Something else comes up. Well, there is all the other events. Oh wait, speaking of events, yeah, I know it's technically not an event, but I gotta get my passes. Even though I am not going to use them. Hell no am I using them on you. You're broken as all hell. I doubt it. Your global passive actually is on you by law. And technically the only thing I can do is use them on this, or as like I said at the very beginning, which I will pull for the characters, and then when they do their rerun, I'll pull for their banner. I'll pull for their weapon, the light cone. Yeah, but that again was when they was only doing one character. So if it was gonna keep going that way, then yeah, the character comes back. I pull for the light cone in the second go round, not the character. But now that they're bringing up a rerun, yeah. And now there's more also. And technically, there's only two that I actually have: Acheron and Fugue, whatever. But yeah. Or again, I could just blow it off because light cones kind of mean nothing really. Well, they do have a little bit of strength and stuff, but I've done everything so far with what minimal light cones I have, which is basically that. The standard banner light cones, which you can obviously get if you lose the 50-50 and you lose getting a character, which also kind of wonders, okay, why? Because you get to port characters on the losing 50-50 banner, their light cone does not come with them. So basically, instead of just 3 you can put in 6. Except the other ones aren't really mentioned, because basically it comes with the character. Why? I don't think that's the case, but yeah. But anyway, and yes, I know I put Blade on there, and I know, well, then again, I said I wasn't going to pull him on the limited banners, but since it's on the standard, it's an extra character to get if I lose the 50-50. That's the only reason he's there. I will not pay for him at all. I said I do not like him. And oh yeah, as the reason I don't like Blade, I don't like Castorice for the same thing. She injures your allies. I do not like characters that do that. So that's another reason I'm not going to pull her. 1, the global passive doesn't make sense. And 2, she injures her allies just to do stuff anyway, so yeah, what's the point? So there you go. And also, basically, to fully use her properly, you need Locha, which I am not pulling easy mode. I've already said I'm not pulling easy mode, so basically I don't pull Castorice because of the global passive. Also makes it easy mode. I ain't doing it. So there you go. I just don't know when all that stuff's gonna actually... Anyway. Leave it alone.
The story of the Christos heir.
Wait, well... Yeah, I might as well just go here and then just go straight up. Why walk through the whole place? Alright. Here I come, Cypher. Ready to head off to Styxia, where we can meet where we can meet Castorice's sister, who is Thanatos. I call Thanos. Really, I do that, and basically take the cold flame after. I don't know if her sister's still going to be technically in Thanos, but they'll have a heart-to-heart moment. She'll end up killing her, so yeah, again, what's the point? Alright.
Bright and sunny. Just the weather for farewells. You're here.
Wait, you didn't think I was gonna be here?
Totally. The trio team is the best set up to reach the finals. No need, I already told her. She's fine with it.
Hey, I didn't say anything about Aglaia. I said the other thing about just us. I said nothing about Aglaia, so why are you bringing her up like I said anything about her? Really?
You sure know how to put me in a spot, Castorice. I need to travel with you, but I can't touch you. What a bother.
Sorry.
Aw, I was just teasing. Don't take it to heart. Did you know that the legends say you have to put an obol into the mouth of the dead or over their eyes if you want them to successfully cross the River of Souls and enter the Nether Realm?
Huh?
That's the fairy fare for entering the Nether Realm. However, I honestly won't ask you to pay this time. I'll pay. And then we'll just have to go through the motions. Hey! I'm just trying to make this journey feel more special, okay? Don't read too much into it.
Well, you don't really have to. We just want to get this over with.
Alright, pass me the coin. It's time to get the gods' powers going. A fleet-footed trip to the Nether Realm. Here we come.
Oh, seriously, as I said, Cypher is the best person in this whole patch. Literally, the best person. The best character.
Oh, one last thing before we go. I gotta give you this piece of advice. Especially to you, Princess Homebody. You can't catch the wind by waiting. You only live once. So make the most of every moment you have.
Actually, as I said, I don't know which one was true, but if the first one was true, she's technically lived twice. She's lived, died, and resurrected, and this is her second life. So there you go. But if the second one is true, then yeah, she only has one life because she hasn't died yet.
Get ready. Be steady. Hi, your turn. Don't be nervous. After all, it'll be gone in the blink of an eye. All done. Bye.
What? Wait. What?
Are you feeling all right?
So basically, she paid the cost, grabbed us, brought us over here. She did that with, but no, wait, no, actually, how? Wait, does Castorice only have to touch people with their hand to kill them? But if people touch her, wait, that doesn't make sense. Does it? Can people touch her, just she can't touch people? Because if that's the case, then yes, Cypher picking her up, bringing her here after paying the cost, then doing the same again with us, which how does her killing people work? How? As I said, does she have to touch them with her hand and fingers to kill someone, not just any part of the body? Because I think people said that they've brushed by her and then they've been fine, right? But she just can't touch anybody. I think that's how it works. Yeah, and also we have no idea where the dragons come, where the dragon comes into it. Unless that's going to actually be told here, but still.
She's the demigod of trickery. When she flips the coin of whimsy into the air, she gains incredible speed that lets her travel anywhere in an instant.
Okay.
Just like how she clearly had no intention of lingering here for even a second longer. We can only depend on ourselves for the rest of the way.
Oh, come on, I wanted to use Cypher before she's actually a character that we can pull on. Because I doubt it when we get to pull on her, she's not going to be a trial character for us to use. Because Honkai hardly does that.
Don't worry, Mem's here to help.
So it's the three of us. And I do like the fact that now that you can speak words. Did you pay?
I don't think I even meet the height requirement for the ticket, so I won't need one, right?
You got a free ride.
This is Styxia, the city of dragons and waves. Anaxa hypothesizes that the missing Thanatos is somewhere in these ruins.
Yeah, formerly your sister. Apparently. As I said, I'm still going off that thing because she became Thanatos. She became the core flame. She got the core flame. I'm still going off that one. Even though the other one still.
This is the land of their birth. Or perhaps of their death. Anaxa had used a secret alchemical art to temporarily fuse his soul with Circe's and Kephae. And when he was on the verge of death, he was pulled by Thanatos and caught a glimpse of the flowing river of souls.
I thought he couldn't do that with Kephae. Didn't he say he couldn't do that with Kephae? So Kephae is still technically there. Not in him. Because how can you fuse two gods together? Two times together. And plus, if you could, basically you would fuse all titans into one. I don't know what that would make. A titan god or something. So basically only one person has to keep getting the core flame. Well, how would that work anyway? Oh, basically would it go into one body with basically split personalities? Split god personalities with everyone. I don't know.
This alchemy considered a sacrilegious act, might actually make the souls of mortals and titans attract each other. Even though Thanatos has been missing for 1,000 years, and even their followers haven't been able to find them, perhaps that special attraction could summon them here.
Wait, 1,000 years? So... how... Okay, I already know you cannot age. So... your sister has been Thanos for over 1,000 years. Well, okay, your sister won't exist anymore, so it's just Thanos. And and as I said, we already know from the second one, you don't age, you don't die. You're technically immortal, just like Maide. Which, yeah, she never uses.
Oh, so are we going to use that Philosopher's Stone to conjure the Titan?
I guess that's the only way. The only leads we have now are the name of this city and the fairy tale about the dragon.
Thanatos is even more mysterious than I am.
Indeed. Even one as erudite as Anaxa could only point us to this place, and no further. We will be entering the unknown as soon as we take our first steps. But that won't be the first time in my long journeys. I believe that, rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Oh yeah, any moving is always better than standing still. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, and that is technically where I probably should have ended, but screw it. But at least we got to see the other things first.
Go back whence you came. Go back. Ahead lies the realm of the dead.
Yeah, we know that.
What a beautiful butterfly. Is it talking to us?
This is a eulogistic butterfly. They are found in places where many have met their demise. In Idonia, some think of them as manifestations of Thanatos' benevolence. By turning the lingering obsessions of the deceased into these creatures, it is as if the Titan has made life into a specimen. Others think of them as Thanatos' messengers that guide the departed to the nether realm.
The second theory sounds more believable. After all, the things they're saying are rather, direct.
Perhaps. But the fact that we're able to hear their whispers proves that we're fast approaching the realm of the dead.
Alright. Let's go.
These shadowy figures. Are they illusions reflected by the River of Souls?
I don't know, but technically you've seen them already.
Mommy told us to go ahead first, but she's still not here yet.
Mommy's not dead, so I don't want to go without her.
1, 2, 3. I don't even know how many days have passed since then.
Mommy doesn't want to die and join us, so I'm depressed.
Perhaps Mommy will be back. once you finish counting the days on all 10 fingers. 1, 2, 3. It's been much longer than 10 days since we left Mommy.
Strange. For reflections in the River of Souls, they seem oddly animated.
Yeah, you say that, but I just think, what the hell? Why? Why? Kids died, and they want their mother to die and join them. I so don't know what to think anymore. Do I? Oh. Yeah.
Do you want to buy any fish?
Huh? He can see us?
Wait. More living people.
I tried to sell dead fish to a living person.
I'm not selling my fish to living people. You lot are too shameless. Buying fish without paying. If I ever see her again, I will...
Could it be that you're all dead souls that never achieved rest?
Yeah, I can see that.
The nether realm does not exist. Titan rejects you. Me.
Okay, what the hell? He was speaking normally just be fine, just before. Yeah, it's the tongue really. And now he knows that we're a living people. He's having trouble actually getting words out. What the hell?
So, do you want to buy any fish?
And now he's back to normal.
But there aren't any fish nearby.
Are the fish gone? The people are gone too. I can only keep selling fish. So, do you want to buy any fish?
Apologies. I don't have much in the way of savings, but perhaps there's another way for me to release you from your suffering.
Can I touch a spirit and kill it? Really? Are you really gonna try that?
Please relax. May you fall asleep peacefully amid a gentle field of flowers.
This.
Really? What? Oh yeah, I can kill people, turn them into ghosts. I can touch them again and wipe them from existence. Yeah, makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
I knew it. These people aren't illusions. They're the souls of the deceased.
Yeah, even I knew that.
They're supposed to reach the end of the west wind by floating down the River of Souls. Yet, they have floundered upon the shoals of the stream, unable to move forward. Did Thanatos reject them? Or Perhaps they didn't really die at all.
Well, the guy did say he was rejected. The Titan did reject him. Weren't you listening? Is there a brain in that head of yours, Castorice? Or do those ears not even work? Hey?
I have no idea. This circumstance is completely unprecedented. Hang on. Didn't he say more living people? So that means he's seen other members of the living apart from us? Could it be that these souls are stuck here due to someone's deceit?
If something is done out of goodwill, are you really gonna call it deceit?
What?
Goodwill? I can't see anything good out of... Wait a minute. Lady Cypher?
I thought you left and went home.
That's me.
I thought you went home.
Could it be that you are the living being that those souls met?
I couldn't take their behavior anymore. So I stole some things here and made up some lies there. Just trying to give them something to look forward to, you know?
It's because of vile living creatures like you that we're being misunderstood by all of them.
What else am I supposed to do? You can see the mess this place is in. These poor souls are denied by the Netherrealm. So now they're stuck in a few brief moments of their life, unable to move forward or back. Did you see those two blacksmiths on the way? They've been here for as long as the sun's been around, wailing over and over about casting a shield. Styxia is so freaky.
I saw two kids. I didn't see them.
Then why have you come back, Lady Cypher?
Hey, I'm not here to aid your adventure. I hate water more than anything else in this world. Especially that stinky river of souls.
So then why did you cross it? Why did you cross the river to get here?
But, I just discovered some stuff before I left. And I reckon you should know about it.
No, after you left, because you already left us on the shore.
It's about that boy who defied death. I found traces of him here.
What boy?
Lord Mighty?
Oh.
Oh, right! That's his name. Well, now you know. As for whether that info is actually useful, that's for you lot to figure out. So long, Princess Homebody. So long, Grey Mystery.
Huh? She disappeared just like that?
So basically, if Mighty's here, and he's still over there, so basically, and that makes him immortal, does that also mean that I'm immortal, technically? Even though basically during the end boss fight, I'm going to be immortal, so... Right? Or is that just a different game? No, I'm pretty sure it does it in this game too. Okay, but not every time. Right?
Lady Cypher has always been a free spirit. In any case, she has brought us some valuable information. If Lord Mighty is also somewhere along the river shoals right now, then he will certainly become our signpost. After all, he's different from those wandering souls. He will find his way, even in the realm of the dead.
Don't worry, it's time for me to shine.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Ornyx's rune of recollection is nearby. Use prayers to return the river to before it got flooded.
Yeah, and there's a coin too. I need the fist. Alright, so.
Hey, over here!
Hey, I see this chest first.
Looks good.
That. I gotta follow it. Oh, no.
Ornix's miracle has appeared.
Amazing! It's like we're inside a giant bubble. Even the river got parted.
Part the sea. I'm Jesus. No, I'm not. No, I'm Moses. Why did I say Jesus? I said it wrong. Anyway. Anything else? Stuff over here. Oh. Okay, so I gotta come back when I haven't got this spotlight on me. Gotcha. Okay, actually, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, please allow this to work. Yep, I got it. Didn't use up all the movements.
Is that all?
Thank you. Like that. Nah. Yeah, but there's river there, so how do I get over there? I wonder.
Huh. So this path actually didn't exist back then?
Okay, so maybe I'll just go that way. And some stuff gets moved even though it didn't look like it from that side.
There are wandering souls of the deceased here as well. We must first return to the present before we can communicate with them.
How about shouting through the fence? They're alive over there. Oh, there's a chest behind them. Oh, wait. Don't give me that face. Stop it. Alright. Take the spotlight off me. And now, I grab that.
Is that all?
Okay, where's a fist? I need a fist. Okay, here's the fist. Right. Thanks
Looks
for that.
good.
Okay, yeah, I know I'm supposed to go down there, but what's over here? I know I should just be going straight
rock with it.
exploring around.
Get there!
Kind of sesame, even though it's pointless.
Expand your thinking.
Leave me alone.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Protect me! Impressive. Almost.
Keep up.
Get there!
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Reach the end of the story
Okay,
in
what
your
else?
own way.
Ah, one of those. Alright. Time to solve, make a puzzle. Okay. There. That there. No, this hasn't worked. Okay, so when I get help and I find the first one, I can figure everything else out from there, which I get now. Okay, I seriously doubt it, but no. That's not gonna work. Alright, fine. Give me a hint. Huh. Okay, so damn it! There. So in turn, you will go there. But again, how does that make? Wait. Wait. Actually, no. That's. Wait, that will go there. But oh, okay. Why am I so stupid? All right. That does it. Oh, so I had to come this way and I had to do that so I can get to him. Wow, why was I thinking I could just walk straight to him? Oh, yeah, I messed up. Wait, I could anyway. So I just made a way around. Eh. Fight me!
You can fight
Now
it
die!
or rock with it.
Protect me!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Expand your thinking. That's it. Let's rock. Open sesame. Endless riddle.
Did so much damage!
Nothing but a void.
Don't like you!
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown. You can fight it or rock with it. Not bad.
What? Okay, what just happened there? I saw that on her turn.
Let's rock.
Whoa, what's going on?
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Get them!
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
How on earth did her to survive that?
Own way.
She died. Even though technically, yes, her health dropped down to 0. There was still that red mark, which basically regenerates health, but still, her health dropped to 0, and yet she was still able to be healed out of it. How the hell did that happen? What the hell happened? Right? And I need to double check that. But I'm pretty sure that was the case. So yeah, how? Alright, I've gone all the way around. Now let's go say hi.
Ah, by the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right?
What?
Since the current campaign requires the utmost care, I wasn't able to make time to welcome all of you. Please, forgive me.
Foreign warriors?
Get what? Who now?
A priestess, a warrior, and a divine beast. You look identical to the blessed saviors that the Queen described.
Who is this?
What?
Hey, you are a pet.
A campaign? Who are you campaigning against?
Nobody knows, as of now. Of the scouts that went ahead, only one has managed to return. He says that the land ahead is a forbidden land that should not be approached, as it is the doorway between the netherworld and the mortal realm. As for the rest of the scouts, they've completely lost their souls and are decaying by the day. While there is still dissension within the city, the scholars agree that this calamity was so unprecedented that it needed to be given a new designation.
An unprecedented calamity. Could it be death?
It seems that you have indeed heard about this. Well, death is just one of the possibilities. It's too early to come to a definitive conclusion.
Wait, they don't know about death?
A world that has never seen death. Looks like these people lived in the era Chrysia before the Calamity Titans descended upon the land. May I ask, where is the scout who managed to come back?
So he returned to Styxia. He only had enough left in him to last no more than half a day. However, it was his intel that convinced us to rally together. He said that he witnessed the demonic specter of an evil dragon at that treacherous land. The apparition opened its giant maw and devoured everything in sight, and thus brought Styxia that thing called death.
Styxia, an evil dragon that brings death.
It all sounds rather familiar. Wait, wasn't this part of that fable?
Sir, could I ask how the Queen and Princess are doing?
The Queen? By the looks of it, you must be the foreign warriors that the Queen had mentioned, right?
Oh, it's the same lines. Looks like he's still trapped in the moments before his death.
Leave it to me. Sir, the war ended long ago. Styxia no longer exists.
Styxia is no more? This cannot stand! Newcomers, hurry up and go take your positions!
Oh, looks like it's difficult for this gentleman to accept reality.
Sir, I am the Maiden of War, sent here by the Queen herself. If you accept my blessing, then today's battle will be smooth sailing.
Made the war. That's what you refer to, but still.
Maiden of War? I've never heard of this. There's little time to waste. Please don't take too long.
Don't worry. I'm typically unwilling to prolong such a moment.
Is it over? Have we won?
I will touch you and banish you from existence.
Cass, oh, are you all right?
You're killing people all over again.
I'm fine. I just didn't expect that I would still have to embalm others, even in the realm of the dead. Is this a remnant of his soul?
Alright, so let's go see what that is. But, so yeah, that's... Yeah, I was just going from this side. I don't know why. I will touch it and
well then, why should I place my trust in you? Holy maiden from afar.
Wait, this is... I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Since the prophecy has already pronounced your name as Chrysos' heir of death, Akima ought to treat you as an esteemed guest. However, you seem to have no intentions of concealing your involvement with the Council of Elders, while most likely being aware of my issues against them.
Huh? Wait, what? How was this in that guy's soul?
I cannot deny your claim. It was the Council that offered this room to me, and they had only one request. They want the curse of death to be completely subjugated to your will. I was agreeable to that request.
But why?
I am unable to rid myself of this innate curse. However, from this day onward, I shall use it according to your will. I will never make any superfluous moves on my own.
I see. So that is how they plan to control the Flame Chase journey. They have shifted the heavy responsibility of granting death over to me. If I ever become obsessed with executing people, they will then have ample reason to terminate the Chrysos Heir's journey.
And yet, you seem to not mind. This is quite surprising to me.
That's because the fate that we were born with is a burden far heavier than that of an individual's life. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance. Tidy up your precious garments and come with me. Akima welcomes you, Castorice.
Wait, so... Okay, so before she was with Aglaia, she was basically under the council's thumb. And then she left, and now she just came back because she was shown her past? What? No! Again, you are still trying to kill this character! You're still destroying this character!
I didn't think we'd find vestiges of memory here. Maybe they've got something to do with Orynyx's rune?
Perhaps, but I do not need a reminder from them. This memory is one that I will never forget.
Because the day you met Aglaia?
Indeed. While my relationship with the Council has always been quite ambiguous, Lady Aglaia has never taken any precautions against me. Instead, she's shown me nothing but complete trust.
Yeah, and you stabbed her in the back to go join them. So basically just so it's even on both sides, the same amount of same number of people. Or, as I said, you are bound to less because of equal exchange, because of Anak, whatever his name is. So as I said, you are basically a slave to that. You are basically a slave right now to do his bidding, to stay on that side.
I really want to repay her for that trust.
Yeah, and agreeing with the council is a really bad way of doing that.
But why would this memory appear right now? Is this really Orynyx's power?
Alright, so I'm going down there now. Really, as I said, great way to kill a character. Destroy a character.
Could these dead monsters actually be...
If Lady Cypher is to be believed, this could be the handiwork of Lord Mighty. He's still fighting against the Black Tide, even in the Netherrealm.
Oh, they're ethereals from Zenless. Literally, they are ethereals from Zenless. You can't tell me otherwise.
Why are the Black Tide monsters here too? Can they swim in the River of Souls?
Even Thanatos wouldn't be able to accept black tide monsters into their realm.
But he allows them to exist here. Why?
These traces seem to suggest that anybody who trespasses upon death will pay a heavy price. Since the realm of the dead must remain peaceful, it's imperative that we rid the place of such discordant noise. Please stay back. Let me deal with these enemies.
Let me touch him. I want to touch the enemy. Because I don't get to touch anyone at all. And this isn't doing it.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Open sesame.
Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Why don't you join me on the battlefield? Why don't I have you as a trial character? You want to do stuff. Allow me to use you.
The path ahead is blocked by the River of Souls again.
In that case, let's go back to the past. This miracle sure is handy.
This is yet another aspect of a Titan's divine power.
Spotlight, shine upon me. I'm on stage. Okay, and for today's performance, I will be unable to go back. Yeah. Okay.
If Dan Heng was around, he'd definitely be able to raise the waters of the River of Souls into the sky.
If Lady Hycelens was still alive, I think she might be able to do that too.
Ma'am, you wasn't here back at that time. How do you know? And like the Titan, the reason Titan, you cannot look through my memories. So how in the hell do you know? No one told you what Dan Heng did. So, yeah, how do you know? Anything else? No. Nope. Ah. Okay, can't do that. So, okay, I'm going up there. I gotta turn this off. Because I've got some things to pick up and do. Really? I can't get in there. No fair. Well, at least I'm got this to do. Okay, so I have 7 movements. Okay. Thank you. I did it.
Is that all?
Okay, now I go. Now I've got to pick this back up. Get my spotlight. And go up. Anything else around? Ah. Okay, so... Okay, is this just gonna be straightforward? Yes, it is.
No match for me.
Aw, come on. Not fair. But those are way up here anyway. Enough with the faces! Really? Enough! Oh yeah, because I need that to get there, because that I can't do regardless. So, yeah.
You seem to be able to discern both the past and the future.
Yeah. What of it? Oops. I pressed wrong stuff. Anyway. Let's go! Big room. Let's go up. More souls.
Why isn't there a god yelling in the distance? Indeed, my downtrodden fellow, your sorrow and joy are but means for me to amuse myself. I will at least derive some comfort, if all the tears that I had shed were determined by some mightier being above.
It's... you people.
Oh, do you know these two? And yet we don't get anything to conclude that. Is it the people you killed during your second story? Hey.
Oh, this place. Must have been a beautiful courtyard in the past.
Yeah, in the past. Ah, chest. Y'all getting away from me. Okay, can't go that way. Okay. What? Is this for anything? I don't know, I'm just going through everything. Not paying attention. Don't care. So, yeah, kinda nothing. Yeah, I know I don't have any. Alright, that's it. Nothing else. Can't even go to the courtyard. Ah.
Please excuse me. I am but a scholar from a distant land who had the misfortune of falling into the River of Souls and turned into a member of the dead.
Huh? This one seems to know that she's already dead.
Oh, I was merely speculating, but it seems I was right.
Ah.
And you... I recognize you. You're the Holy Maiden of Death from Idonia, right?
I'm sorry. I cannot bring you back to life. However, should you desire it, I can end your prolonged limbo.
I'm well aware of that. Even if you were able to revive me, I would never choose that option. That's because I didn't fall into the River of Souls by accident. Instead, I leaped into it to seek my death.
Ah. So if you revive her, she's just gonna kill herself again.
Why?
If you could see the life I've led, then you would not reproach me so. My life was far too miserable.
Okay, now don't say last, because...
But I did not expect things to stay the same even in death. What a joke. In escaping my mortal life, I've entered a millennium of pain instead. Circes above, what cowards humans are, for we fear both life and death simultaneously.
I'm sorry. I am also powerless to answer that question.
That's all right, Holy Maiden. At least you are able to respond to me. Please, grant me death.
After your attempt at killing yourself, ending your life did not work. Well, technically it did, but it just went to a whole bunch of new suffering.
Circes above. Does this count as thinking till the moment I die?
I have seen too many farewells. Her distress is quite commonplace. There are those who will end their lives over what seems to be the smallest of worries. For some people, this power that I possess is a blessing rather than a curse. But I never managed to convince myself of that.
Cass, are you still trying to create a world without death?
Yes, because when placed under time's vast scales, there is no worry in this world that cannot be solved. This is a wish that I've held for almost a millennium. My mind might have changed once upon a time if people managed to strike up a friendship with me.
Well, as we saw, a child did make a friendship with you.
But I've never been more firm in my conviction. Now that I've learned about your near-death state, it is my duty to wipe death from the face of this world.
No, it's not. Why? Oh, great. You finally show up. Give that back. All right. Come back here. All the way back. Give me my treasure. Give me my chest. Oh, fine. You want to fight then? I can do it.
Open sesame.
Get them!
Turn it up!
Expand your thinking.
Let me compensate you.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
How about
Open
double
sesame.
rewards?
Watch it crumble.
Reach the end of the story.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if this is related to the Tricky Titan. Or something the Tricky Titan implemented. I don't know. But, nah. Just a thought. And, yeah, still, why did they have to put suicide, well, someone talking about suicide in this game? Was that really a smart idea? Story, maybe, but it still could like probably trigger someone who's like been through this. Still, not a good idea, in my opinion. But then again, anything bad is kind of bad in my opinion anyway.
With it.
Give me strength. Mimi.
Expand your thinking.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Alright. You. Oh. Bye, Black Tie. Tide.
Protect me.
Taking ideas from another game.
Mimi.
Open sesame.
Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Get them!
Bye.
Keep up!
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright. Oh, so there is something back here. Haha. Got it.
Is that all?
Yeah, I'm kind of... Oh! No, that's Dragonbane. Not Dragon Bones, as I was kind of thinking just then. It's not going to control that, but take on these first.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Open sesame.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Let's rock!
Come on, fuck off.
Expand your
Kill
thinking.
me. Well, it's got to get to you first.
You
Then
can
again, it's
fight
not like
it,
I'm getting...
or rock
I'm not
with
getting healed
it!
anyway.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Get them!
Smack!
Expand your thinking.
Get on summon your own fiends or devils. I'll crush them all.
Okay, there we go. Give you that. I raise this. Oh, can't. No, can't use it yet. Damn it! Okay, can I have something so I can heal? Okay, so we kinda got a long way. Yeah, we kinda got a lot of things to do. Right?
Wow! This place is so spacious. Is this the kingdom's vault? That's fine and all, but we need to lay down some rules. We're not gonna return to the past to steal things.
You didn't say anything about this the last time we went back to the past.
Do we need to enter that doorway to climb even higher? There seems to be a person. Oh, more like a soul guarding it.
But how should we get up there?
Follow the path for starters.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Yeah, and he doesn't even care that I'm here. What's the point of being here if they're not gonna move around or do anything?
Endless riddles. Nothing but
Why?
a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Give me strength. Mimi.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Ow.
Let's rock.
Expand your thinking.
The path is blocked yet again.
Oryx's 8 always appears in times like this. How convenient.
Yeah, it always does. Fight me!
Mimi.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
There we go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Oh, still gonna get through that side. Fine, I'll go around. Happy.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Protect me. Mimi.
Open sesame.
Keep up.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Look, there's even a platform lift over there.
Yeah, and I really want to get on that side. So maybe go this way, go up, and wait. Wait, this isn't gonna help, is it?
You can fight it or rock with it!
Me!
Open sesame.
Get them!
Kinda wish it did though.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Destroy it! Oh, it just opens that up. Yeah, I still need to get over there yet. Still need to get over there. Wait. Can I? Huh. Oh. That I gotta click on. So you. Oh. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay, so if I want to get that back, I need the extra power. Gotcha. But I don't think it's really necessary, right? Okay, I'm over. Destroy the place.
A chest of the past has been left behind, but none of its treasures remain inside.
What? Where? I don't see that. Okay, anything? No. Oh, spotlight time! Greetings, everyone! Today's show is going to be... what don't you like today? Yeah, I'm trying to make fun of it. Okay, anything down here? Good. Get another puzzle game. 8. So... Hey! Done it! They're fun when you can figure them out on the first try. Okay, I'm going up. Break that. Gotta break everything I can. Because I am the vandal. Okay, anything down there? Upstairs. That lead. Ah. Wait, that's... Ah, dang it. Oh.
Is that all?
Okay, I got one chest. So, I need to pass. I need the time thing. Which... Maybe I have to drop the spotlight. I need to get that too.
Wait, what if the miracle suddenly loses its effect?
Mem, do you really want me to answer that?
Yeah, seriously, ma'am. Don't jinx it. Okay, Rover. And the guy's back to being alive again. But gotta take a gander. What's over here? Like that.
Looks good.
Okay, there's a bug thing over there. I'll go talk to you later. Ah, there's one of those too. Get rid of the spotlight. Okay. So where is this taking me? Oh, it just takes me, it's taking me there. Ah. I don't really like these three-dimension ones. Oh wait, is that it? There, I got it.
No match for me.
Why'd you have to do that anyway? Don't understand. You're just going straight over. What's the point of making it a little complicated? A little bit more complicated. Hey, there's no reason. But yeah, that is just so you can get back over here and grab these two things.
Looks good.
And now I can head back. Wait. Where else is it going? Okay, is there a reason for me to come down here? Ah. There it is. Okay, so what did I miss over here? Well, there are some enemies to fight. Go on.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Get them!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Expand your thinking. Impressive, almost.
Keep up!
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Okay, I'm done. Okay, anything else? Apart from just these fights.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Open sesame.
Get them!
Ow.
Turn it up!
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Good. They're all dead. Give me chest. Fight you. They don't use that switch.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Can't blame me.
Protect me!
I gotta try and find the fun in this patch.
Mimi! Expand your thinking.
That's it.
Endless riddles.
Don't ya?
Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright, so put this. Ah, that leads to that. Oh, and there's more stuff down here. How many things am I... Ah, now I gotta make my way back afterwards.
Expand your thinking.
You can fight it or rock with it. Let's rock.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
That's you done. Hey, you ain't attacking me first.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Get there!
Expand your thinking. Open sesame. Expand your thinking.
Everybody die.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that all?
Thank you. Alright. Let's wake you all up. Can I? Hey. Can I have it with you two? Fine.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Protect me! Mimi!
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking.
Get there!
That's it.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Ah, sorry, just had to do something. Alright, so this is why I wanted all three of you, because then it would have been enough time for me to go do that.
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking.
No, you couldn't help me like
Glimpse the
that.
unknown.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, destroy that first. Okay, this one could be a little difficult. Okay, I'm nowhere near. Alright, let's just move everything to the side, and then I can start. Oh, that kind of makes some sense. That goes there. Okay, I can't believe it was that easy.
Looks good.
Seriously, I don't normally figure out with the fur on the initial go, but as soon as one piece goes in, that's it, I can do it. Alright, so, what do I do now? Yes, make my way back to the other side of the room, because I think I've done everything now. I even repaired that. So, yeah. Wait. Oh. Wait, how did this work? Oh, it leads me here. I was wondering how I was going to get to this spot.
The more the better.
But I figured it out. Ah! Oh, that's because it zoomed in. If it was zoomed out, then yeah, understood it. But yeah, haha. At least I did it. I want to take that out. Kill it. Come here, little pig. Bye, pig. So, I think I'm done now with all this. Now I'm just gotta head back. Change direction. And now I just jump back. There. I pick that up. And then make my way to the dead guy. Now he's alive. Wait. You won't let me talk to him when he's alive. What's the difference between dead or being alive?
Stay back. Don't come any closer.
Why am I that terrifying?
Don't come near me.
Huh? Why does he look so panicked? Did the black tide monsters frighten him? Or is he actually scared of his own extraordinary power?
Ma'am. Let me fight him.
There's no need to be alarmed. We're just passing by the area. See? None of us look threatening.
You have a point. Although
what?
While this might once have been the royal vault, it's since been plundered empty. So please go away right this instant.
So you're saying there's nothing to steal?
You've misunderstood us. We simply heard your shouts as we were passing by, then decided to come over to find out what happened.
My goodness. Did I really yell out loud? How rude of me. I'm sorry to have bothered you. I merely saw a warrior. While that spirit didn't harm me, his blows really packed a hefty punch.
Wait, is there someone else here?
A warrior? Could it be?
Oh yeah, my day. Is he here? Yeah, I know they said that he is here, but still.
Wait a minute. You seem to be quite different from him. Are you actually alive? How can you walk around here while alive?
It's a long story. We're here to seek an audience with Thanatos.
Yeah, I want to see my sister. Or at least what's left of her after these 1,000 years.
Thanatos? Who's that?
Thanos. Have you heard of him?
Is it possible that he's also living in the era before death descended?
Death? Could it be that you are here to defeat the evil dragon Pollux?
Pollux? Is that the embodiment of No, death?
According to the warriors under the Centurion's command, that evil dragon has been dead for quite a while. The curse that condemns people to death didn't originate from it. But they saw a girl within the dragon's embrace, and she is the true Reaper.
Pray tell, where is that girl right now?
Where's my sister?
I've heard that the Queen spared no effort in bringing her back to the castle. Her Majesty intends to control all of Amphorius with this unprecedented power. As for whether this rumor is true, well, no one knows.
You have my thanks for the invaluable insight that you've given us. Please, treat this touch as a token of my gratitude.
You... Are you... Thank you.
This is his...
Yeah, but it's going to be related towards, isn't it? Or at least you.
Then you granted him death? That isn't like you. You would have refused even if I commanded you to do so.
I don't know. I did it out of sympathy, believing that I wouldn't be racked with agony, but I am still in a state of turmoil.
Sympathy? Sympathy for that youth who triumphed in every battle?
That young man was favored by Talantin, who taught him a move that will defeat any mortal enemy with a single blow and emerge victorious every time. He could rely on that move to always achieve victory during Era Chrysia. However, now that death has descended upon the mortal realm, that divine swordplay also means he can send others to death at will. In other words,
he is death itself.
You feel that he's similar to you?
Yes. Since he can never be inferior to others in martial combat, death would be the inevitable outcome every time he strikes. That's why he approached me and pleaded. Pleaded for me to put an end to all of this.
You are perhaps feeling lost from making your peace with death in so abrupt a manner.
I have not made peace with death. I've seen the people of Idonia stand tall and proud in the face of death. Even before the fated finale arrived, They were already content with the lives that they'd lived. They had such proud expressions. Expressions that made me believe death would be an insult to these mortals if the concept is truly a power that a god had carelessly cast down upon the world. Perhaps death's authority was never meant to exist in this world. Just like how I shouldn't exist.
I won't refute your beliefs for now, but would you be interested in listening to a story of mine? It's a fairy tale from foreign lands, told by the person who brought you to me in that ice field long ago. A tale told by the Queen of Styxia.
What? Wait a minute.
Is it finally going to bring it up?
That means the girl born in the dragon's embrace, the personification of death these souls talked about. That's you, Cass?
Wait. Really?
I've already had an inkling for a while now. But I honestly have no memories of Styxia.
Ah, so you finally... Wait, but... Wait, you said that you remembered everything from your past after seeing your memory with your sister come to life. And now you're saying you do not remember. But then again, it's only one place. But this is also where your sister said she was going to go. To make the realm of the dead. I don't get it.
My memories only begin after Amunet brought me to Idonia.
Then where does your twin sister come into all this? Especially because you was there for over 50 years because you were able to kill that little girl who grew up into an old lady. How in the hell did that happen? Literally makes no bloody sense.
Don't look back. Keep moving forward. Always.
It's yet another eulogistic butterfly. Are we getting closer to the Netherrealm?
Yeah, and it was telling us not to come close, to go away earlier.
Shut up! Just shut up! Even if that girl is evil, there's no reason for you to absolve that monster.
Wait, so, okay, wasn't... Okay, I don't think it was Cass, I think it was the sister that came and embraced the dragon, but... That's the only way to explain it. Her sister was brought here, embraced by the dragon that kills everything because she's Thanos and... Yeah... Summit.
It was the both of them, who trapped us in this crevice between life and death.
Don't be scared. They haven't noticed us at all.
Even though I'm standing right in front of him. Ah, wait. I had to hit it. Oh. It was target practice. And then you give me that face. What do I say about that face? Stop giving me that face. Alright. Fix the spear. Chase it. Alright, it's going up. I'm gonna have to chase that too.
this is...
Living ones?
Yeah, I'm going down. I gotta find that spear. Oh, it's right there. Ah, it's still going up. Hey, get back here. Okay, where'd it go? Really, you thief! Get back here with that! Well, I'm gonna drag you back here. Now, return to me! Now, drop it! Drop it, you little thief! What? What's going on here? Whatever. Yeah. Stupid thief. Okay.
Is that all?
Yeah, no, I gotta go see that guy, but I gotta see what's over here. There might
No
not
match for me.
Another chance. Right. Okay, it doesn't work yet. Okay, so now I will go and then come back here later. Wait. Change destination? Ah, so I can open that spot then. Which, okay, how do... Ah, almost there. Got it. Okay, so now I can open this spot. Purify. Give me this. Yeah, I doubt it, but wait. Oh, that was easy.
So that's how it works.
Alright, so I'm done now. Yeah. Hey, I got this from that thing I dragged back with my chest. Didn't I? Wait, there was a bug in that. Huh. I found a bug. Alright, let's head back. Okay, you're technically telling me to go there because... Oh, wait, does this lead to another part where... Okay, so it's basically saying I gotta go back through that. Because I went through the spot. I went through it, I gotta go back through it before it tells me what I gotta do. Alright, fine. Now, take me to that old man. So I can talk to him. Yeah. Okay. Let's go around there. Oh look. Someone who's just looking for an ass whooping.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Get them!
Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Expand your thinking.
Get them!
Turn it up!
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Alright.
Looks good.
That. Give me some more plates. Break some more stuff. Repair that. And yeah, now I talk to you.
Oh, could you be the scions of Styxia? Did you hear about the great work that I'm doing here, and have thus arrived to give me the last material that I need for transmutation?
Wait, what?
Great work?
Have you heard of the great name of Pollux, perchance? You have? Then that's good. During the Age of Myth, a time likely before your birth, I was the unsurpassed zenith of alchemy that none could reach. On the shoals of the River of Souls, I shall make Pollux soar again and bring death back to the world.
Death is already here.
But didn't that dragon already bring death to the world?
And you're dead.
Oh, looks like you don't know the whole picture. Well, it's true that the missing girl can grant death to mortals. Pollux, the one who delivered her onto this world, makes it so that humankind cannot die.
What?
So, it's just as I feared. This is my guess. The deceased are supposed to drift down the River of Souls until they reach the end of the West Winds. But this River of Souls was blocked by Pollux's fall.
That's right. That's why it's imperative that I bring the dragon back to the mortal realm and make it soar the skies again. I have long since prepared my alchemical matrix in the tower, although I am still missing the most crucial material of all.
A living person?
That final ingredient, the final sacrifice, is none other than the girl who lives out her days with death.
Huh? What's going on? You didn't touch him, did you?
No, not yet. And clearly he's right there.
I know that I am no longer capable of carrying out that task. Take this, all of you, and please, fulfill that great undertaking on my behalf.
This...
We had been inebriated in Fagusa's feast for too long before we began to seek divine bestowed death, so that we could be freed from the whims of fate. However, that brought doom upon us. Instead of summoning a supreme god, we encountered a monster that cut off the River of Souls. That detestable dragon Pollux denied all the dead from the gates of the Nether Realm. Unable to rest in peace, these departed spirits engulfed Styxia like a roaring tide. As a result, my city and its people no longer exist.
Yeah, and it's all because of Castorice's sister. Because, yeah, she did say that she was going to do this.
That child is the only person whom I managed to save. Born within the evil dragon's abdomen, she has possessed the talent of death since her birth. She must have been granted to us by the gods as a chance for us to atone for our sins.
Wait. Castorice's sister turned Styxia into the realm of the dead. But now they're saying that the dragon birthed a human or something, which was Castorice. And so where does Castorice's twin sister come into this? Hey? Seriously. I understand it if they can mess up a story going from one patch to another. It's like they've done it with Genshin recently with the 6 bearers of hero names, which then when it went to Marika's plan, 2 was cut out, so we only used 4 and used Jalonan and Citlali. And then we found out that Jalonan was a bearer of a hero's ancient name, so a 7th one. What's the point? But then they kind of like sort of fixed it at the very end because Citlali was taken out and Auron was actually put in. So, but it was still Jalonan, not Kachina. Then they did the same thing with this earlier, with, as like I've said before, many times, Penacony, because if you listen to the radio early on during the game's lifespan, Penacony, prison planet, controlled by the IPC, right? Now, it's planet festivities, controlled by the family, and then they tried to correct that by having Adventurine make a deal with the family to get Penacony back under the control of the IPC. Which that was done, but it's still a planet of festivities. Basically, they can't turn Belobog into not a planet of ice. So, and now they've done this, but within the same patch. How in the hell can they do that?
Please, you must nurture her to adulthood and prevent her from experiencing all of the suffering that we went through.
I promise that I will care for her as a mother, that I will protect her from the evils of death.
Until I use her for death. Wait, aren't you the person who technically raised her in that other place, which basically you say you found her in the snow, and then it was actually given to you by someone who found her in the snow, and now you're saying that she was given to you from here. Can you keep a straight story for once in your goddamn life, game? Hey, Hoyoverse, can you keep a story straight once? Hey?
My Fagusa above, thank you for your kindness. As her mother, please bless this child with a name before I am swept away by the River of Souls. Please, let me know how I should address her in my next life.
If it is actually her.
Oh. Like how a transient raven butterfly, a fleeting papilio castor, perches on the twig of death. Castorice. That shall be her name.
Yeah, but then again, you can also explain this out by the vision that we saw from the past, and the twin sisters could only be explained if that wasn't Castorice, and that was two other people. That's the only way you can explain this. But okay, that explains that one, but this one's gone two ways.
That's where my name comes from?
The sound's back. What is making that ruckus?
Living ones, don't waste your time bickering. The Netherrealm's wrath is falling upon you.
Wait, are we near enough at the end of this? Thank God for that.
Black Tide Creations. When did they...
Ethereals from ZZZ.
Miss, please fight them with caution.
No, I've just been fighting them recklessly without abandon. Of course I'm going to fight them carefully.
Be careful not to suffer the same fate as those Black Tide creatures!
Everyone, hide behind me!
Yeah, no need.
Protect me!
Open sesame.
Me!
Expand your
You can fight it, or rock with it! Let's rock!
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Oh, there's so many of them. How are we holding up?
Easy.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Mimi!
Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Okay, and now, please, die.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Give me strength!
Open sesame.
For the feast of strife. On their triumphant return.
Wait.
You?
Wait, how are you in soul form? Aren't you immortal? Or then again, the only reason you're immortal because your soul is here and your body's out there. Still alive and moving around like mine is.
Lord Mighty? Lord Mighty, you've been through some tough battles once again.
That black tide is endless. My death is only temporary.
Oh, so you die, you come here, then revive a little bit later, so basically you're just someone who keeps popping in and out.
I will find my path of return and go back to the world of the living and continue my protection.
Until they chop your body into little tiny pieces. And then you're gonna be dead.
Lord Mighty, I have always wanted to. Why does death reject you?
I'm the one resisting it. I must resist the temptation to go with the flow.
What, really? You can do that?
I'll go against the current and kill my way out of this cursed nether realm. That is my destiny.
Seems like he's completely focused on resisting the temptation of the dead's whispers. He's working hard every minute to deny death.
So that's the only reason he's immortal.
It seems his battlefield is not limited to the world of the living. Lord Mighty, are you willing to travel with us? We're headed for the Matrix inside that tower to summon Thanatos from their prolonged concealment.
To call forth my sister, who apparently doesn't exist but doesn't exist.
Thanatos. Challenge. Death.
That's right. If we can work together and defeat them, you won't have to be troubled by the curse of immortality any longer.
So what, he'll be dead permanently?
Let's go together, Castorice. Let the person who has brushed against death countless times guide your way.
Cass, are you sure you want to do this? The alchemist said he wanted you to be a sacrifice.
I'm not afraid. There's no reason for us to turn back anymore. Rather than standing still, taking action is by far the better option. Perhaps fate might take pity on us today and show some compassion.
Alright, whatever. So, we've basically got two characters that we can use, but not use. So that means, again, what is the point in getting them in the first place? Why can't they just be trial characters? Like as it should be? Oh yeah, I'm just wondering, I have a theory, but I don't know if it's true or not, but it's the only reason that Mem can actually speak proper words now is that just because we don't have a voice, because the voice actor for Stell, or the main character, are they dealing with this whole thing? They're striking too. If they're doing that, is that the only reason we've got Mem speaking actual words? Hey, I don't know, it's just something I'm throwing out there. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Because in this whole patch, she has not spoken a single word. She's only made like sort of breathing, grunt sounds and all that, which could easily be taken from past recordings and all that. She has not said a single word. Until I hear that, that is my theory.
This is going to be difficult.
Even though I am practically near the end of this now.
I'm familiar with this kind of mechanism, but I've never repaired broken chains.
If I was more powerful, I would be able to carry one person with each limb and fly the four of us to the other side. The Rune of Recollection is here, but I can't find the miracle orb anywhere. So weird. Oh, could it be in that collapsed tower in the distance? That sounds so weird. Forget it. Just leave it to me.
Yeah, finally the little mascot actually does something. Unlike Genshin, where Paimon does nothing. Except eat and just give us a so-called voice.
Just shout for me when you need my help!
I'm right here, you don't need to shout.
Got it! Just leave it to me!
Go, Mem!
Mem did it.
That was it. I couldn't have just done that myself.
The pink squirrel is very smart.
Why am I a squirrel now?
Hey, you're taking the place of Paimon, who's so many different things. That's it. Wait, so fixing that, fix that, which... What? How?
The miracle's range is limited. Please come a little closer.
Wait. Oh. Nah. I don't know if I'm a little...
Aren't I a good fit for Ornyx's priest?
No, you're not.
Of course. You're the most competent priest ever.
Don't do that. Basically, after we get through Amphoria, she's not even gonna have a... She's not even gonna play a role anymore. So... Yeah, what's the point in saying all this to her now? When she's gonna be useless later on. Fine, I gotta drop it first before I can do anything else.
The alchemical matrix should be behind this door.
Yeah, and the end of this game. Well, end of this patch, right?
Is that...
Trian? What? Okay, so basically we're going to be bringing her back to life, right?
Looks good.
Is that what we're going to do?
Wow, there are so many of you! It's little Cass and little Gray. Oh, there's also little D and the big puppy! Trian? Aren't you... Get what? I'm getting even more confused.
All of the dead are all here.
This is the first time I've encountered a deceased friend while going upstream in the River of Souls.
Well, yeah, because you normally leave as soon as you get here, right?
It really works like this. Just like the other departed spirits we've encountered along the way, I'm also unable to sense the aura of the living on Lady Trian.
Yup, you're right. Trian already knows that she'll not be able to return to everyone's side.
Yeah, but you've got a gold outline just like Mighty. And he can always come back.
But Trian believed that little Cass would eventually return to the Netherrealm.
Why return? Why?
So, Trian has been standing here, at this spot closest to the world of the living, and waiting for little Cass.
Oh, it must have been very tough for you.
But according to what Trian said, we're almost at the entrance of the Netherrealm. Trian promised Trevi and Trinan that when little Cass got here, Trian would get the gift ready and be the first person to run over and welcome you. So, little Cass, don't cry. Please, accept this. We finally finished it.
Aww. A picture, a drawing.
This is what Lady Trevi once mentioned. The gift for me that you didn't manage to finish.
The Holy Maiden of Janus. Even when separated by life and death, their thoughts are still connected.
Trian spent a lot of time drawing this. Trian hopes that little Cass likes it.
Seriously? It's seriously a wonderful drawing. Lady Trian.
Wait. Did... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but this drawing is wrong. Because that's the male. That's the male Trailblazer, not the female one. Did they only do this once, and then slide into both male and female role? Seriously, I am not even there. Because that's the male Trailblazer. Great, just forget about the female one. Even she... Yeah, completely forget about her. Because that's my baseball bat. That's the male Trailblazer. and that's Don Hung over there. So Don Hung and me is supposed to be on the bottom, not the male trailblazer.
This is our flame chase journey.
Little Cass, we don't know what your journey was like before. Trevi has always said that it must have been a very harsh and frightening journey. But little Cass no longer has anything to fear now, because everyone is here with you in this flame chase journey!
That's right. Only now, when I see Lady Trian's gift, do I realize that I've already obtained so many things I would never have dared to dream of since I embarked on the flame chase journey. It's the first time I've gained so many companions. The first time I picked up the hobbies of crafting and photography. The first time I had dinner with someone else. The first time I went to the market to buy the Chimera doll I'd liked for a very long time and hugged it to sleep. The first time I wore a dress personally made by Lady Aglaia. The first time I went for a walk with Lady Trebi, Lady Trian, and Lady Trinan. The first time I enjoyed the night breeze and looked up at the stars with Miss Hyacin. The first time I took care of Dromesis with the Trailblazer. Looking back at all these experiences I never thought were possible, it feels as though the scales of my life had shrunk from centuries and decades down to minutes and seconds. And all of them are so precious. I took countless photos in the past, but they're all black and white landscapes. I don't have a single one with friends. If I had known, I would have taken more pictures.
Trian says yes! Trian likes little Cass and would love to take a picture with little Cass.
Sadly, being departed souls, our images cannot be captured in the world of the living.
I thought so too.
What? Are we seriously going to leave any room for regret?
There won't be any regrets. This vivid drawing surpasses any photograph from the world of the living.
Even though it's wrong because I'm not there.
Little Cass smiled. Trevi, Trinan, and Trian's wishes finally come true!
I remember you once said that fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but where people tread beyond the gate. Now, the path that belongs to me is about to reach the end. Thank you for bringing me the final key.
Key? Little Cass, why are you talking in riddles all of a sudden?
I have a feeling that soon, this gift of yours will become the key to saving Mrs. Life.
Wow, that's amazing! Then keep smiling and carry on bravely! Little Cass, Little Gray, everyone, see you tomorrow!
Oh.
Lady Trian.
And she disappeared. She, what, passed on?
The aura of this place. We have indeed reached the end of the stream of souls. If I go any further, I might lose myself. I must leave now, for the black tide still wreaks havoc in the realm of the living. I have broken free from the chains of death countless times. This time will be no different. Castorice, will you fulfill your duty for the flame chase?
I have yet to make my decision, Lord Mighty.
No matter. Make the choice your heart desires. Even if it takes 1,000 years of waiting.
No, she's already lived 1,000 years already, so... What's another 1,000, right?
I will continue to fight till I die. Then rise from death. Till the miracle descends.
There is one more thing you should know, Lord Mighty.
What is it?
Professor Anaxa may have deduced the principles behind the Era Nova. You and I may be reincarnated as strife and death in the next cycle, becoming calamities wreaking havoc upon the world.
I see.
Why Cypher there?
Is that all? Are you going to accept such a fate without complaints?
Do you have a strategy to shatter the shackles of our fate?
I haven't found it yet. Perhaps I never will.
Then, cease wasting your thoughts on futile matters. Control what little you can. And when fate's inescapable grasp comes,
kick its ass.
resist it with the strength of your mighty will.
Like what he does.
Thank you, Lord Mighty. I will find the right decision.
Before the core flame fuses with my essence.
In the name of strife, may you meet a fitting end.
This must be the alchemical matrix the spirit mentioned. Let's see. We need to insert Aquila's sky, Giorios' earth, Kefali's fire, Fagusa's ocean, and Nestia's love.
It seems our sweet Princess Homebody has made up her mind.
What are you talking about? And why are you here? I thought you said you didn't want to be here.
In that case, seamstress, I suppose I no longer need to deliver your message. My time is rather precious after all.
Oh. So you came back here with a message from Maglaya.
Whether you wish to break free from death or not, please, follow your heart. By the promise you once made, I ask that you fulfill your duty one final time. Castorice, please live as a human and die as one.
What's that supposed to mean?
According to that alchemist, the final piece is supposed to be me. However, he is not privy to the past and therefore cannot see the full picture.
The past?
I saw the twins of death in Kefali's memory, and now I am certain that I was one of them.
Okay, so yeah, okay, that is now confirmed. The twins of death, and you're one of them. How does the other thing play a part in all of this then? How? Because you're a lone child in one of them, you're a twin in the other.
The trial of the Hand of Shadow demanded taking the life of your family. I died during that trial, falling before the gate to the new world. And my sister, whom I never met, became the Titan Thanatos of this cycle. She was consumed with regret over my death, so she used the Titan's authority to reforge my soul. Yet, it also means she has never revealed herself to anyone, hidden away from the entire world. That's because the Titan she became already fell at the start of everything. They died for me, and now lie in slumber in the River of Souls.
Oh, wait. So you're saying the Titan is already dead? So basically, she became the Titan, she died as the Titan, so the cold flame is just... what, just... around somewhere? Huh?
You mean... Pollux?
So you say the dragon took it? So... it's not your sister, it's the dragon that is Thanos right now.
That's right. The River of Souls is no material river. It cannot be blocked by ordinary means. Only a divine corpse can prevent the dead from reaching the next world.
Okay, and that would probably explain why the dragon is actually blocking all of these. Right? Does it?
And that's why... we have to awaken Pollux from death before we can retrieve the core flame of death.
Dragon, you're already dead. You're already dead. Now let us have the core flame. Yeah, like that's gonna work.
We have to reforge its body with the power of alchemy.
So what? We've got to bring it to life, then kill it to get the core flame.
But Cass, if that alchemist speaks the truth, does that mean you're also part of the dragon body?
According to those departed spirits, I was indeed born as the dragon's twin.
Wait, I thought you said you was a sister. You was the twin sister of the one who became Thanos. How are you the dragon's twin?
But before we talk about that, have you heard the sighs?
Is that when I do not get where the story's going, or trying to make some sense of it? Because I've heard that a lot.
I heard them too. So what are those?
I think it's probably the sign of Pollux's wish being fulfilled. They must have realized how heavy a price they'd need to pay when they used their divine authority to resurrect a dead woman. That's why they exerted every ounce of their strength to send me to Styxia, a city that called for death, a land where none is hostile to death. They never saw their wish fulfilled and fell so prematurely, all because they wanted to give me a new life. Pollux must really want to know how their sister has been after giving their all to save her. That wish is the reason Pollux's soul still lingers in the mortal realm even after their fall, quietly watching and documenting every detail of their sister's life.
Ah! So instead of picking up objects on the way here,
we were instead showing things to a strand of yearning that lingers here. Now, we must weave these yearnings together and restore them into Pollux's complete soul.
but all of this is just a hypothesis, right? What if we go through with the ritual and it turns out totally different?
That's fine. As Professor Anaxa often reminds us, such is the nature of alchemy. The true outcome can only be known once the process is complete. This is why alchemy is also known as the miracle of creation. Now, the puzzle of Pollux's yearnings is nearly complete, with only one final piece remaining. I shall reveal what they have been yearning to know in the alchemical matrix. I will show them my whole life since I left Styxia. Lady Trianne has already drawn a picture of my entire life, and it is now in my hands.
Even though that picture is not right. Because I am not there. Alright. Are we going to have the final battle now, or what? Let's bring it.
Let the ritual begin.
Yeah, and I don't know about... These are all the things that I've been saying, which I've been getting from this. I don't know if I'm fully right, but still how I interpret all of this. But still, it does not make sense.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all. Such is what Professor Anaxa always says after preparing for an alchemical ritual. And now, Pollux, I shall lift you from the river of souls and reforge your soul. Perhaps you will be disturbed by this, and your body may become horrifying to behold.
But don't worry, we will kill you afterwards.
But if even the slightest trace of your soul remains, the soul that once ferried me to this side of the shore, then please, look at me. I wish to thank you in person. I have obtained everything you sacrificed your divinity for. Lady Almanette.
Did she recognize you? Oh, she must be the first soul we can communicate with here, right?
I'm afraid she is just another spirit trapped here, like the rest of them. The only difference is that I was there when she died.
Yeah, because you took her life.
Please, go on. I'm listening. Are you about to tell the story of Styxia?
Yes. You're just as smart as I imagined, but... never mind. Now's not the time.
There's no need to worry, Elder. Take a look around you. You're already at the resting place of the dead.
The world of the dead? But how?
I understand that you chose to remain silent about the story to protect Castorice, the girl who coexists with death. But you no longer need to hide that story. I can assure you that you have protected that girl's life well.
Oh. Well, in that case, Let me begin. Styxia, the pearl of the ocean, plagued by unwarranted calamity and ravaged by death in the fairy tale. It was the first city-state to shift their faith towards death, even before Idonia did. From where you stand now, I suppose that's a bit hard to believe. Right?
Indeed. I cannot imagine that those from the Era Chrysia, blessed with eternal life, could ever yearn for death.
I have pondered the same question, child. But I am afraid there is no clear answer to it.
Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. That's how someone once explained to me why death isn't necessary to the world. But I still can't take that as the final answer. Would a world without journeys and epics be worse off?
I take it the one who spoke this line was a general, or perhaps a warrior. I, however, did find some inspiration in these words. Would you like to hear my thoughts, Castorice?
Please enlighten me, Lady Amonette. Though I have already made up my mind on how to handle the authority and core flame of death. Your words might truly guide me toward the path forward.
You and I are neither warriors nor generals. Therefore, journeys and epics cannot truly resonate with us. But what if I reframe it like this? What if love is not a trait bestowed upon mortals by Nestia, but a blessing from death?
Love.
No one ever invented the word cherish in the era when life was eternal. For all the good things in the world could be revisited endlessly, and every bond formed carried no risk of being severed. The so-called Era Chrysia was an age devoid of both virtue and sin. People did not truly live. They simply existed, going through the motions without passion or purpose, then waiting for something to happen. Perhaps the people of Styxia chose to embrace death not out of fascination with its cruel and fearsome side, but instead became fixated and obsessed with the impulses and desires tied to a finite existence.
Therefore, death is not a thing of fear and desperation, but...
That's right, Castorice. It is the reason we shed tears when parting ways, and also the original spark that ignited the passion of mortals. If you truly intend to deprive the world of death, then be prepared to witness it return to a state of stagnation.
Yeah, and that's what the council wants to do. Are you going to go along with them now? You know, basically, you're technically a slave, as I said, to to him to actually do this, but still. Can you do another equivalent exchange so you can get out of it?
I understand, Lady Amunet. Our limited lifespan shapes all that we know and love. Not even the Death Titan has the right to take that away from humankind again. Nestia's love was the chrysalis of gold's first blessing, but it most likely wasn't understood by mankind. We only learned to interpret this wonderful gift after Thanatos' arrival. If the world was bereft of death, then the Queen of Styxia wouldn't have played midwife in delivering me into this world. You wouldn't have welcomed me into Idonia, and Aglaia would never have invited me to join the Flame Chase journey. None of these stories would ever have happened. And I would never have lived, let alone found happiness. Thank you, Mother. I will use all the love I've experienced in this long life to complete the final miracle. My teacher, Anaxagoras, grant me the wisdom of all things. I call upon thee, the stripped dead dragon's corpse. Rises from the earth, falls from the sky. As above, so below. This is the greatest power of all powers, unstoppable in this world. The great work that commands all death. I shall grant you embrace.
No, you won't, because you're not even there. Oh, unless... Yeah, final fight and we actually get to use you as like a coming thing. As like we normally get with the final fight.
Almost. Is the girl who once saved my life truly gone? Or will you show yourself again once we eradicate this hatred and regret?
Yeah, and I gotta do this on my own. I can't all play it. Wait, why does it always take off the speed? I don't like it. Alright, go. Support.
Expand your thinking.
Go.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing, you know. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
And the girls will be it twice. Why?
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
No, you're gonna heal everyone.
Protect me.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Ow.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
Ow. Don't do that.
Expand your thinking.
Mimi!
Okay, so technically I did not need a healer for this, right? One, we can't die, because we always go to 1 health and then that's it. And number 2, no matter what we're doing, we're healing every turn. Right?
I'm scared!
Stay put!
Right, is that how it's going?
Give me strength!
Open sesame.
Go. And go again.
Curiosity.
Hey, stop draining
Is a
my
dangerous,
health.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Pick on someone your own size.
Aww. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Didn't think it would kind of mess up my dad.
Protect me!
Ow. Don't just keep aiming for the center and we'll soon eventually win. Thanks, ma'am.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
That's it?
Ow. That's bad.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again!
No, you won't.
Get them!
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Turn it up!
There's no more need to weep in grief. I will grant you peace. Sister. Yes, it's me. I'm back.
But I am back to kill you.
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
So then, basically, is this saying... If Castorice is the twin of a dragon, does that mean that she's a dragon? A dragon
If
but
I
in
wait
human
any
form.
longer, the universe might just implode.
What? As I said, I try to make sense of things the way I understand it, and yeah, it goes nowhere.
Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Which kind of sucks. Doesn't it?
Pick on someone your own size!
Be careful. They may be moving by instinct, but there is fury welling up within them.
Yeah, and there's no possible way we can lose, so... yeah. Where's the danger in this? As like there was with...
You can't play dead standing
Nikador.
up!
At least with Nikador we could die. I had to weaken his difficulty before I could even beat him. Because I tried at least twice. 3 times. I tried against him 3 times. Normal difficulty. Had to weaken him, beat him on the 4th. That's what I had to do. This... we're basically immortal. Which... It has its merits at times, but not always. Swing forth, pendulum!
Many.
Yeah, I know, leave me alone.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up!
Right.
Ready to lose yourself?
Let's
You
strike.
can fight it, or rock with it!
Get there!
Open sesame.
Flowers bloom. But we still live. Wait, did I get an achievement for that? I'll have to check afterwards. But if there's an achievement for surviving that, there's no possible way we can lose. So that's a guaranteed achievement. The mighty paw smash.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Bring her back.
Expand your thinking.
Even though
Watch
basically
it
she was
crumble.
already going to attack that way anyway. And now it is over.
Please, don't turn back to the Nether Realm.
Goodbye, dragon.
Oh, death.
Bye, Pollux.
Sleep in peace.
Okay, so then you can hear your sister, so that means she survived all this time. Well, actually, she was dead after. But whatever.
I'm sorry I have to wake you up from ancient death.
Just to kill you all over again. But you've got a core flame that we need.
And I know you're anxious. Shh. Don't be afraid.
You are going to die by my hands. I'm just going to touch you.
Do you remember me? I'm the girl you once carried across the Sea of Souls. I'm sorry I wasn't able to remember you, but with the help of many people, I was finally able to pick up these broken fragments of my past.
So you didn't remember him. You started to remember, but you couldn't remember. But getting them fragments back made you remember. Really? That's how they wanted to play it.
I'm back, Pollux. I know this might not be what you wanted. But I have to do this.
I have to kill you just after bringing you back to life, so... yeah. Your living now was kind of pointless.
So please, carry me across the Sea of Souls again and return me to the Nether Realm, just like you did in the past. Please take me to where the core flame of death rests. I'll be going now. They may look scary, but as long...
What? Seriously, speak!
What's wrong?
I'm getting dizzy. I'm done for.
Are you...
Did my soul just come back?
What's wrong with her?
Her time is almost up.
Oh.
If I don't go now, I'm afraid her soul will return to Thanatos' embrace before me.
What? Oh no! Is there anything we can do?
Don't worry. I promised I would ask Thanatos for the Trailblazers' right to roam the Earth again.
Yeah, even though I was killed by the Sky Titan.
Mem, stay here and keep a close watch until I return. All right?
Alright. I'm the best at taking care of others.
Are you sure? We haven't knew you that long. So how do we know?
Go on, Cass. Make sure not to leave yourself with any regrets.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's a deal then. Please. Wait for me.
Yeah, we'll wait. Not like we've got anything else to do.
After all that, you still ended up back here.
What?
So the legends were true. The Netherrealm really is a sea of flowers.
Yes.
And there's your sister.
Just like the flower fields we tended to back then.
Is that you, Plixia?
Do you remember me?
Sort of.
I don't have the memories from that time, but I've seen you before during an experiment.
I see. Call me Thanatos, then. It'll be easier.
Wait, so... you was able to hold on to your humanity as holding the core flame, which no one else up until now has actually done that. How?
However, since you recognize the name, you must already know everything about Thanatos, right?
Yes. I'm here to reforge the order of life and death in Amphorius.
I am here to bring death back to us.
You know, my sister was a sympathetic, but rather sensitive person. Whenever she didn't want to say what was on her mind, she would avoid eye contact and look off into the distance.
Just like what you're doing.
Just like what you are doing now.
I almost said that word for word.
Can you tell me about the last Era Nova? What did you do, Alexia?
Where should I begin?
Probably the beginning.
I suppose we can start from the beginning.
Yeah, good place to start.
A long, long time ago, there were a pair of like-minded twins. As foretold in the prophecy, they were chosen to be successors to the god of death. But fate was cruel. The price of attaining divinity was to take the life of a family member with our own hands.
That trial was indeed recorded in that memory.
Then you should already know that my sister voluntarily gave up her own life so that I could ascend as the demigod of death. But I couldn't accept that. Why did we have to kill each other for a future she'd never see herself? That's not fair. So, while weaving the laws of the new world, I shattered the forbidden bottom line for life and death. I reshaped my sister's soul and took the form of the great dragon Pollux to carry her up the River of Souls and back into the mortal realm. But our fates were already decided and manifested in unexpected ways in response to my futile actions.
By giving her the touch of death to kill everything.
Aging is an unbreakable law of nature laid upon humankind, created at the same time as death. When the living die, their souls will meet Thanatos, who would determine where every soul goes. If the Reaper raises their left hand, the soul is granted death and allowed to enter the Netherrealm to await reincarnation. If they raise their right hand, the soul is rejected by the Netherrealm and returned to the mortal realm to continue walking the earth.
That's why the Hand of Shadow can only lay down judgment and not embrace another being.
So basically, you got that power.
Yes. Death was originally a pair of hands, but they were split in twain when we reached the mortal realm, never to touch each other ever again. The half of Thanatos that represents life the undying human who grants death. That was the curse I forced upon you.
So made her. So you cursed your own sister so she can't die. So yeah, that explains why she lives for 1,000 years. Not aging at all, but wait, does that mean when she was a child, she grew up into the age she is, and then stopped aging at a certain point?
Then, what about you?
As the half of Thanatos representing death, I shoulder the fate of defying death. I died the moment I entered the world of the living. From then on, my Titan also no longer existed in this world. The cycle of life and death stopped. Souls were denied their audience with death, and were left stranded within an ever-rising river of the dead.
Yeah, but what you're saying is basically Thanos was split in two. You're one hand, and Castorice is the other hand.
What irony. My selfish desire to save your life gave you and the world a fate far worse than death instead. Then, what was left of my reason was left behind in the Netherrealm, where I've been taking care of these flowers day after day, until there is now a sea of them, all while mulling over the subject of life, death, parting, and enduring an endless loneliness.
So yeah, basically you were the Titan of Death, which basically you only have one half to allow people to relive. While Castorice has the other hand, which will send them back to the human world and let them live there, which... And without the full power of Thanos, you're kinda on your own, so yeah. Alright, so there is a slow movement for him.
Fate is absurd indeed.
Yeah, it can be. Okay, alright, why? Why do I see Pac-Man? Pac-Man's open mouth and his eye right there. Why do I see Pac-Man? Honestly, it's Pac-Man. You can't tell me otherwise. Except he's white, not yellow.
Our lives were a mirrored image of one another, like a pair of hands. Even so, we arrived at the same destination.
Can this work? No, it doesn't. Damn it, I wanted to take off the UI around and then just leave it as autoplay. No, they don't allow it.
We walked different paths, yet experienced the same pain.
I had hoped that maybe you would at least have a good life in this cycle.
Even though she can't die.
I'm sorry.
I lived my life well. It didn't go to waste. As far as I'm concerned, you did nothing wrong.
Even though I forced the authority of granting death to humanity upon you, a total stranger.
Too many responsibilities were forced upon me in the course of this long journey. I was once lost, even upset. But I realized recently that if it weren't for your blessing, I wouldn't have understood the source of these emotions, nor would I have realized my purpose.
All live to this day.
I wouldn't have made it here to reunite with my missing half. And we wouldn't be discussing our past while sharing the same view of this landscape. I wouldn't have understood the meaning of our existence.
The meaning of our existence.
This sea of flowers blooms on dead land, because we sowed it with the seeds of our separation and watered it with our tears of loneliness. Yes, the only thing death is allowed to create are flowers that bloom from blood and tears. That's why Thanatos cannot create living beings at will, nor can the hand of shadow determine a person's remaining days. Because the life and death of mortals should never be dictated by another's will.
Are you saying there's no point in Thanatos' existence?
No. No single being can bear the scales of life and death on their own, not even a god. Life and death weigh equally heavy. We both know that now, don't we?
You, too, must have had a difficult life. We've taken quite the ridiculous journey together, haven't we? I had a feeling, even back then, that we would meet again one day. Not to embrace one another after a long separation, but to come in search of retribution. Tell me the answer that's already been written, and let us draw this seemingly endless fate to a close.
Yeah, let's do it. So basically, yep, I'm just gonna be killing you and taking that core flame, and yeah. So how's that gonna play out?
It's been far too long. I've waited here for centuries, watching day after day as desperate spirits are denied by this lonely wasteland. I always hoped I would see you among them, but I was also afraid of seeing you. I didn't know how I could possibly face you again.
Yeah, well, the dragon that you left down there kinda blocked everything, so yeah.
But more than anything, I was afraid that you might have forgotten all about me.
And she did.
I know. But don't you see, Polixia? I made it back anyway. You don't have to shoulder death's authority on your own anymore. It was always meant to be held in two hands anyway. So, let's give our core flame to her and have her take it back to the mortal realm. Give humanity back their cycle of life and death. Our responsibility as Thanatos was never about picking out favorite souls. We were only meant to watch over life. Let's tend the field together and create a warm sea of flowers for all the souls to come. What do you think, Polixia?
Yes, just One last step. You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold by the prophecy, Thanatos' authority is only destined for only one person to wield. As the Chrysos heir of death, as their demigod, as a titan, our fated moment has arrived once again.
Just like before.
Yes, just like before. But unlike that time, the ones undergoing the trial this time are prepared.
You've made up your mind?
Yes, as dictated by fate. But I won't be afraid, as long as you're here with me. Complete your trial in this life. Grant me the embrace of death, and light the spark of life ablaze. You've been tempered by life and death. I know you'll be able to give this wasteland its first breath of life. Like a raven butterfly, flying swiftly into the netherrealm, perching on the twig of death.
I will. After this, I will remain permanently in the Netherrealm. The River of Souls shall return here and rain down from the sky, scattering souls across the earth. The cycle of life and death will flow once again. This sea of flowers you sowed shall bear countless joyous or sorrowful souls, and bloom evermore.
Thank you. Just one last thing. Can you grant me one wish?
Of course. What is it?
Please, don't forget me.
I promise you. When we meet in the next world, even if I have endured another reincarnation, even if we do not know each other's names, I will still hold you tightly in my arms, just like what I did when we were born.
Castorice. Castorice. You're as beautiful as a fleeting butterfly.
I will bring rest to death. And from now on, stagnant life will once again flow.
So you want life to be stagnant? What? Well, that's what the council want. But you was told not to do that.
Time flies. In the blink of an eye, the 15th entry hour is already at hand.
So he's about dead?
When this farce is over, your soul will be placed on the scales of life and death. Are you ready?
No need to ask so many times. Of course I am.
Then why do you drag your feet? Is your fear of crowds holding you back again?
I simply find them too noisy. Paying attention to conceited fools like them would be an utter waste of my time.
Such harsh words. As I see it, you are no less arrogant than they are.
I couldn't agree more.
Oh. I did not expect to hear that from you. Are you not going to refute me?
I know myself better than you think I do. At the very least, better than a stowaway like you.
Hey, you put her there, not she put herself there.
And they say men whose ends are nigh have but kind words. Well, that is exactly why I chose you.
Yeah, but didn't he put your core flame inside him before you? Actually, I don't know.
Should I thank you for the compliment?
The hour of the trial has come. Do you have an answer for me? And how will you prove the veracity of your argument?
I suppose there is no point in putting this off any longer. Do you recall where we stopped the last time?
You were saying that Amphorius's history is cyclical.
Indeed. The demigods that bear the core flames eventually become the new titans at the world's end.
Yeah. Hule all over again.
Remember what happened on the Holy Mountain? Calypso, Naias. As their destined ends approached, one by one they left this world, leaving only the twins, who are fated to succeed death. Unfortunately, while their journey is consistent with ours, you and Calypso, as well as Nikador and Naias, act as supporting evidence. I can only come up with a rough sketch for my theory of a cyclical history. For all the pains I took to reach this point, I had already lost hope of ever obtaining definitive proof. After all, the past is in the past. Proving that we are the legacies of heroes of the past is a hopeless endeavor. That is, until I met a girl named Polixia and her sister. If Castorice was truly sent from the past to the present for the Titan's self-serving reasons, then having lived through 2 cycles, and with Styxia as the pivot, she will no doubt be the link to connect all of this together. If the Twins of Death can bridge 2 cycles to reunite at the shores of the Sea of Souls, then my hypothesis will no longer be just a hypothesis. And you too will get the answer to your question.
Well, that is all well and good, but how can you be so sure? If there is even the slightest error in your hypothesis, the girl will be shattered.
It matters not. The most important quality a scholar must possess is foolhardiness. If you are overly cautious, then you'll never have the gumption to make the first step, and change will never come. Besides, I, Anaxagoras, am destined to overturn this farcical world. Come, let us go and teach those pathetic worms one final lesson.
Yeah, and I believe I'm going to be doing that in the next one. Because I've been going way longer than I thought I was going to do. But we did find out a lot. Even though basically, as I said during it, a lot of it confused me.
Noise.
Because one life, Castorice, Polixia, twin sisters. Second life, even though I don't know how or why she would have been brought back to life, but reborn as a child. Brought back to life as a child to live a life with the Maiden of War power to kill people with her hand by touching. Which, okay, they technically both exist, but 2 different eras. Which, still, so much to take in. So much to try and understand. And as I said, she didn't know. She found out. Still didn't know. Found out some more. Remembers. But still doesn't.
Noise.
Was that how I said it, or was it basically the way around? Nah, whatever. Still. Either way, that is going to be it, and hopefully, even though I kind of thought this was going to be the last one, possibly when we do listen this last bit is going to be the end of this update, and I'll finally get to the other stuff that's in this. But I might take a little break from it to do some other stuff, which the day is kind of running a bit low, so I got to do those first before I come back to this. So, and plus I have over a month left to do these. Well, from the time of recording this anyway, so yeah, I've got time, and no one can actually complain. Okay, technically you can complain, but it's not like it's gonna help much, really, is it? Wait, so are you saying with that we had... Okay, for this one fight, are you saying that we had the global passive? I don't even want that global passive. Well, technically, I didn't even enter it anyway. But still. It's over. Yeah, I can't believe there's an achievement for... In that fight, with the global passive active, do not enter that state. Can't believe it. Wait, so you can actually do this by losing to him? Because I think that's what that means. But, whatever. So let's grab all this. And yeah, find out a few more things that I did too. Yeah, I did. I got quite a few trophies. And really, I did get all these. Huh. I didn't think I got just this much. Just from being in Styxia. And fighting Pollux. And all that. But now, let me just grab this. Is that everything? Yep, good. I did get everything from here, right? Yep. So, yeah, that is it. When I come back, hopefully I'll be finishing what is here. And yeah, as I said, I can move on to some other things for a little bit. So I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And yeah. Okay. Bye.